Today is the day. Today is the day that you make it be today. He gave us another day. We have another chance. Good morning to you. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. My name is KeJohnna Owens, and each and every Monday morning, Monday through Friday morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, God say so fit to give me a new day that I get to encourage, empower, equip, motivate, inspire in some kind of way of any kind of sort to get your day started towards the success that you desire in your life, whatever that might be. Better family, stronger relationships with your business, stronger community relationships, whatever that might be. And today is the day to go ahead and pursue it. And this morning, man, I'm just inspired to discuss the power of focus. Been reading out of this book here with my amazing team of champions, Planet Marketing Worldwide Leadership. We do a morning call. Starts at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's hard for a lot of people to get up and get going. It's a little bit early. Has a replay. But I believe if we get up early and get started on the mission that we want in our lives early, and we motivate ourselves to go through the difficulties and the navigations of the day, stuff happens, letdowns. We do it for work, but can we do it for ourselves? So this book right here, The Power of Focus, Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and Les Hewitt. This book is a transformative work. It just really breaks down, how do you do what you want to do, and how do you stay focused on what you want to do long enough to make happen what you want to happen. Now, how to hit your business, personal, and financial targets with confidence and certainty. Man, it's to read. I want to just inspire people to pick up a book, read something. With the Bible, absolutely. It's a cornerstone of personal, spiritual, community, all kinds of amazing things that God has put together so that we can live a life that He purposed us to live, fulfill our assignments, and we get tools along the way. So this is one of the tools I would advise most of us as business owners, entrepreneurs, and working in nonprofit sectors. So frequently we have these visions, and most times we have all the hats of the business on ourselves. We don't generally go to trainings. We don't generally have coaches. We don't generally have mentors. We don't generally do the things that we would do at work. Like at work, they got monthly trainings. At work, they got monthly, weekly, daily meetings where you keep the team, keep the business on a solid track with focus. Focus, that's a company. But what about your company? The company of your family. It could be just you and your wife. It could be just you and your husband. It could be just you and your children. It could just be just you. But that's a business. So focusing on it. I'm going to read a quick excerpt right here that really gets today going. See, most times what we do is we spend time trying to empower what we're weak at. The people around us, the things that we do, most times, if you think about it, you're going to get feedback on what you don't do well. Excuse the technical difficulties. That's the life of the virtual world. Most times we get feedback on what we don't do well and try to work on what we don't do well. It becomes frustrating, right? Power focus. If you spend too much time working on your weaknesses, all you end up with is a lot of strong weaknesses. I'm going to read that again. If you spend too much time working on your weaknesses, all you end up with is a lot of strong weaknesses. Yes, we need to work on things we're not good at. Absolutely. You can't neglect what you're not good at. You need to get better at a wide array of skills, talents, gifts, especially if you're going to do something in business. But what if you really empower your natural skill, your natural talent, and you got around people that saw that natural skill, saw that natural talent, and put it in position to be successful, which allow you to focus on what you do well, and they place what you do well in the system and it plugs in. That's what team is. And boy, if you don't understand teamwork, man, it's going to be a hard road to success at any rate. Well, good morning to you again. We're going to get right into something. I think it's some powerful just motivation to get your day started. And that's what this whole program is about. Helping people get up, get going, get started, get on the grind. I've got the chant, more than 24, more than 24, more than 24. It sounds real good. But so many people I've already talked to have been hit by I call it a mortar. A mortar is you charging the breach as a Marine. And the mortar comes in and it just, they're coming all over the place. It's just hit. But you get hit by the mortar, and that's where you just stop charging the breach. Things happen. Every one of us has something happen. And most times when you want something to happen, something happens to stop you from making it happen. Let's get on to it. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Today we're talking about the power of focus. Step up.
The world does not reward mediocrity. You know what the rest of the world wants to pay you for? Be the best at one thing.
If you know how to concentrate your efforts and be focused on one thing, you have an edge. If you can be focused on one thing and not look at everything else that everybody else is looking at, 50 different philosophies, 75 different ways to make money, 19 different streams of income. If you can figure out a way to go here, all of that stuff's going to come your way. But if you go chase all the other stuff like everyone else is, you're going to miss the whole point of winning in life because you can't concentrate. You show me anyone today who knows how to concentrate, I'll show you someone that nobody wants to compete with.
Don't stop. Narrow your focus to one idea, and make it work. Make it your priority and stick with it no matter what.
You guys need to understand what you don't have to do. You don't have to work hard, you don't have to eat right, you don't have to sleep right, you don't have to do more than what's required of you, you don't have to be a good teammate, you don't have to be a good leader. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. But you also don't have to win, you don't have to be a success in life, you don't have to help your team win, you don't have to play. So the greatest things in life take sacrifice and discipline. And that's why so few people achieve great things. Because they don't want to sacrifice, they don't want to discipline for something greater. So you see all these people that have great things in life that you look up to, it's because they were sacrificed and disciplined long before you ever knew them.
No one can make you do or not do what you said you're going to do. Tell yourself every morning, I'm going to stick to this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to strive for this goal. I'm not looking forward to December. I'm not looking over the whole year. I'm focused on today.
What we do every day, every single day, what we do becomes habitual and routine. Through practice, every single day we do the same thing, regardless of weather, surroundings, elements, people, regardless. We continue to do the task that we believe in, headstrong, confident, pushing through it.
See, at the end of my life, the Lord's going to go, hey, by the way, this guy over here, this is the man you could have been. This is the person you were born to be. This would have been your dreams. This is where you would have gone, what you would have seen, what you would have changed. This would have been your book. Meet him. My dream in my life is that when I meet that person, we're not total strangers. And I'm going to say, hey, man, good to see you. Been chasing you, man. He's going to go, I've been watching you. You maxed out your damn life. Congratulations. You don't want to get to the end of your life, and that character is a total stranger to you. You know damn well there's going to be a funeral for you someday. At that funeral, there's going to be a sense and a spirit of what you could have become. The woman, the man you could have become. And every day those decisions you're making to max out your life are chasing that person.
If you have micro-focus, if you can get a chance to pay attention to detail, that's how you break out of the pack. That's how you go from being average to above average performer. With focus, you are unstoppable.
Seeing as we're talking about the power of focus here today, and it's Throwback Thursday today, I'm going to give a throwback about focus and what focus produces over time. If you focus over time, see, it's over time. We don't want the get rich quick thing, but we quit when we don't get rich quick. So we have to find a way, a passion, an intensity, even when you're not there. You have to act as if. I walk in the room, I'm in that room. When you meet me, you're going to meet me the way you see me online or any other kind of thing. The focus, the determination, the passion, the commitment, these things are part of the DNA, and they embody themselves within you over time. I was offered an early opportunity almost 2 decades ago to get in the industry of radio, speaking, all that kind of stuff. It wasn't my real focus to do that, but I kept going in rooms that people were doing things that I was inspired to begin to do for myself. And by going in those rooms, I was offered opportunities to put what I have as a natural gift that I did not know, a natural talent that I did not really know that I had, but that was just innate within myself to win. And in those rooms, I met people that were doing some extremely amazing things. I'm talking about you like a 4,000 square foot house, 5,000 square foot house, home, those kind of things, really nice, especially here in California. What about a 5,000 square foot kitchen? When you start meeting people like that, you see that there's no lid on what you can have, and you start to have a different level of focus, which inspired me in turn to begin to become an author, begin to share and speak to people that also had a tenacity or a will to win. And in doing so, I was offered an opportunity to speak and awarded an awesome achievement by an organization called the Rain Women's Conference in Dallas, Texas, in 2010. It changed my life to be able to be received like that. And I'm going to share with you a door that opened for me with focus. And since then, I haven't stopped. I haven't reached where I want to go. Guess why not? Because we're still here. If you're here, it's not over. And if you're here, there's still room to grow. This is a message for you. The 3 P's of success. Myself humbly, way back, 2010. Stand by.
Please welcome the King of Queens recipient, Mr. KeJohnna.
I want to tell you about the 3 P's. This is the way that the 3 P's work. The 3 P's of success. 1 is presence. Presence is you always have to be ready. You don't know who you meet. You don't know who you see. You don't know what's going to go on that day. So dressing for success, the success that you desire, is important. Your presence. There's also your purpose. And everybody say purpose. Purpose. Purpose is what you believe in, what you feel passionate about. You have something unique that you want to bring to this world, something that you want to do. You don't know where it came from, but you have a purpose. You have to be driven. I like where I am, but there's something that is for me. There's something that is for me, and I know we always search for it hard, but we haven't. This is a quiet place we have to get in, and this is where you find your purpose. I found my purpose in making sure that I got quiet. I just got still. I got to a place where I looked at all the things I've been through. I looked at all the things that I've done. I looked at all the places I've been. And I said, you know what? All I've been through has prepared me for something. Because we never really know. But my purpose is to make a difference. Use my life to make a difference as others. You get up early in the morning, but you up now and you really get up, have yourself some goals. Have yourself some goals. attached to your purpose, whatever it is. Find out what it is and stay driven towards it. Do not allow or need people to validate your purpose. Can't say that. Persistently pursue your passion. Every day, all the time. We gotta, have our family time. But you put it in the proper pocket in your toolbox. This is, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. And over time, when you look back, I got somewhere. Man, I got somewhere. My purpose is to make a difference in other people's lives. So that's my purpose of it. You find yours and you stay persistent on it.
Just came out, man. This is my award. King of Queens, Maxwell Rank 2010. Awesome people. Phenomenal event. So honored just to receive this. Right here.
Making your passions possible. Making your passions possible. I want to send a shout out to an amazing, mighty woman of God, Mr. Dale J. Foster Glenn. She gave me an early opportunity to, she had got motivation, then speak. I received an email where I was invited to partake in a workshop for speakers. They wanted me to do Toastmasters, do a couple of different things. I didn't want to do that. I was talking, not speaking. And she saw the power in what I could deliver. My passion is to be an example, to make a difference in other people's lives. Whatever it is. I'm talking about work. I'm not talking about the figurative success that people attribute to what it's supposed to look like. See, what it's supposed to look like is the work that you do. The production is what he has for you. But if you're not willing to do the production, the purpose is not going to manifest. That's just how it is. How do you make the team if you don't go to practice? How do you graduate if you don't read the book? How do you do anything if you don't do the work? So that's an example of some of the work right there, Mr. Dale J. Foster Glenn. I salute to you. I thank you. I thank you so much for early belief in something I could do. Offer me just open. I'm gonna use a word. A plethora of opportunities to do what I want to do with my life that has offered me opportunity to design the ideal life I want to live. Now, as I design the ideal life I want to live, there are people that watch what you do. See, it's all good when it's all good. Ask somebody about Zuckerberg before he was Zuckerberg. Ask somebody about anybody that we assign respect, a major success, the Denzel Washingtons of the world, the Steve Harveys of the world. At some point, nobody even listened to what they were talking about. So when people don't listen to what you're talking about, you're probably talking about something very powerful. I want to get somebody to that right there. Don't stop doing what you are blessed to do. Each of us are blessed to do something. I suggest walking into a room that vision, a room that expands your scope of what you think you could do, a room that offers you growth, mentorship, coaching, disciplines. And I really would say, find something you want to do that you will do when nobody else is going to do it with you. And you do it without knowing what the end result will be. but you have a vision of what it feels like. Stay focused. There's one more for you as we get on out of here. Stay focused on your goals. Stay focused on your mission. Stay focused on your family. Stay focused on whatever it is. And you stay focused over time without regard for the result. You go out there as a hunter-gatherer men. We're hunters. We're gatherers. We're providers. We're protectors. So we go out there. We see the world. And we're hunting out that big old pink elephant. It's out there. You get that elephant and you bring it on into the house. You will eat for years. Your next of kin will be able to eat off of that elephant, but you're the only one that knows it's out there. So as you go out there to hunt, you may not come back with it, right? Because it's going to be tough. Sometimes you come back empty-handed on the hunt. Sometimes you come back with a skinny fish on the hunt. And I tell my wife, hey, I'm going out there to get it. When I come back, I'm going to come back with what I came back with. You put it on the stove. That's what we do. Sometimes it's a skinny fish. Sometimes we got to have some ramen noodles, right? We've all been through the deal. What about the focus to get through it? And you got to see the other side. And you're the only one going to see the other side. So when you share a vision with someone, I'm just going to give you, don't even expect for them to see what you see because you're the only one that saw what you saw. In the video, you see what I said. You know how you get up early in the morning? And that was over 13 years ago, right? You know how you get up early in the morning? Have yourself some goals. You have yourself some goals. You have yourself some objectives that you want to achieve that wake you up. I sleep vivid. I don't know if they're dreams, but they're vision. They're things that I need to do. The things that, oh, wow, that'll be great. I don't know. It gives me these things. But that's over time. And I'm going to attribute that to the power of focus over time. Let's get right on into it. I want to share this with you as we close out today. Think about what you want. Think about what the more in 24, right? More in 24, more in 24. Everybody, more in 24, but more of what? What about more work, more commitment, more focus, more determination, more action, more involvement, more timeliness, more focus? Let's get right off into it. On the Morning Grind, we're about inspiring, motivating, empowering today. The power of focus is going to bring you something that you may see for yourself. You're going to take your business, your life, your family, and your goals to the very next level. Stand by.
The first level to success in life, listen to me, the very first level is you seeing it like it's clear to you. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it looks like. You know what it smells like. Before you really blow up, and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand without having it. You got to know what it looks like, tastes like, feel like, because you don't, you're going to compromise.
I don't alter my mission at hand. No one f***s with me, because I don't allow them to. It's got to be that way. It's got to be unconditionally focused. What that means is that if you are in and you believe in yourself, no one can change that.
Winners complain. Winners want to hear themselves talk. Champions do not complain. Why? Because they're focusing on what they said they wanted to do as a goal. You're not putting energy. You're not commanding your gift. You're not commanding your opportunity. You're not commanding your resources. You're not commanding your dreams and goals. You look at them jokers once every 3 months, if that. You better be looking at them jokers every day. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. I need us to look at all the possibilities, all of the potential, and I need us to go for it every single day. Monday grind, Tuesday grind, Wednesday grind, Thursday grind, Friday grind, Saturday grind, Sunday grind. Every opportunity that exists, I need you to go after it. If you want to be successful, if you want to dominate in the area, you got to let everything go but that thing you're pursuing. You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. So you put your attention on one and go after it. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help them toward the goal. And so what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're watching, the conversations you have. You must now be focused on your dreams. You must be focused on your goals. When you are great, you don't focus on a week. When you are great, you don't focus on a month. When you are great, you don't focus on a year. You concentrate on the 24 hours that's in front of you and you nail it.
If you plan to shake up this world, then you have to hustle. That is the secret. That is the reason Michelangelo said, if you knew how much work I put into my art, you would not call it genius.
You know how hard I worked to get here? I put in too many hours. I sweat too much blood, too much tears. I worked hard to get here. Didn't nobody give me this. I didn't grow up with wealth. Didn't nobody pay me. I worked for this. Sweat, blood, tears. I earn every dime I get. I worked for this. I put in time.
We have to stop making excuses. We have to stop letting into distractions. We have to stop getting unfocused. Everyone wants to win, but few want to prepare. Few want to put in the work that it truly takes. Few want to really love the process. Most of us are just addicted and obsessed with the result and what we want. But really, the magic is in the being and the process. The magic is in the day-to-day. The magic is in the work. The magic is in the practice. The magic is in the moment when we become the winner before we even won.
Become the leader, the winner that you are before you have even won. You've already won when you said you're a winner. You got to feed yourself some stuff that nobody else is going to feed you in this world. Nobody's ain't going to come over and tell you how great you are, king goo and everything else. It's not going to happen. You got to get in the mirror. You got to get up and you say, you know what, man, if it's to be, it's up to me. He gave us that. He gave us one thing. I would say I attribute to everything. And when I read the Bible, the word, free will. We have the free will to decide whether we got to or we get to. Think about that. You don't got to go to work today. You get to go to work today. You don't. I'm going to use don't got. This is about you don't got to nothing. You get to everything. Get to. Do what you want. Do what you need to do. Focus on what you need. Long-term focus. Long-term focus. Long-term focus. Focus. Why can't we focus on going through 12 years of school, sometimes 4 to 8 years of extended school, to have a career that's going to last 40 years, to retire on 40% of what you work for over 40 years. If you could focus on that, you could focus on you. That, you can take that. I got to share this with you. I just have to. It was a breakthrough thought. I'm sorry it's going to be a little extended. I really think that's someone may get the replay or whatever the case is. For the jobs that we have, the businesses that we build, the multi-billion-dollar businesses that we work for, they tout billion-dollar profits at the end of the year, but we don't get to get a bonus. And we apply the principle of work ethic that he gave us to lend to somebody else that said they could give you an amount of money per hour based on how much they value you for. But in turn, we don't say, well, wait a minute. If they say I'm worth X dollars per hour, and we have, say, the faith of a mustard seed, and he has kingdoms upon kingdoms, and we read scripture there, flocks and herds and everything else, and we have the opportunity to get to. How about you take that and apply that to yourself? Stand by. What I call this is a breakthrough thought. I'm going to share with you a place I call, you know what? I'm going to take my glasses off for this one. You know what? I'm through. You know what? I'm worthy. You know what? I'm tired of lack. You know what? No more. You know what? And apply that to more in 24, more in 24. So whatever it was in 23 that you said you were going to do, or whatever it was in 2013 or 2003 or 90 something. I was born in the 1900s. If you said, you know what? I'm tired of red bills. You know what a red bill is? It's late. I'm tired of the car I'm driving. I'm tired of whatever it is. You know what? I'm through with that. And I'm going to apply a level of work that represents not what I'm through with, what I'm driven to get for myself. Let's try that. Let's try an attitude of, you know what? I'm going to focus on what I want in my life. I'm going to focus on designing the ideal life I want. And I'm going to give an effort that's uncommon because I have an uncommon passion to win. You know what? We out. Have an amazing day on purpose. Succeed on purpose. Work on that focus. Get around people that have focus. Get around people that are doing the things that you want to do. Get around people that inspire you. Think about rooms where just get around people that say, man, you know what? Me too. We'll see you on the other side. Have an amazing day on purpose. It's been the Grindology101 Podcast with your guy, KeJohnna Owens. I love you, and you can't do nothing but love me back. See you on the other side.